Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mini-Sode where today we'll be talking about CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Based on the hit TV show that spawned a bunch of spin-offs and memes involving sunglasses and songs by The Who, the game version has you fill the shoes of a new rookie investigator for the famous forensic team, solving a series of cases in order to find the perp responsible for each crime. What's great about the Xbox version is it not only includes the 5 cases from the PC original, but the additional 5 cases from its sequel, Dark Motives. Each case is pretty engaging, and they do have some twists and turns that will have you guessing, though with some of them you can see who the perp is from a mile away. After each case, you're graded on how well you did, with your reward being bonus artwork. What a reward! As said employee of the team, you'll be examining crime scenes for clues, questioning suspects, and running all evidence at the lab to find your answers, with help from the show's cast. This is all done in a point-and-click style, which is typical for games like CSI. Of course, since the Big Green doesn't have a mouse accessory, you'll be using a controller, and it does a fair job of getting you through the screens and menus, though it does take a little getting used to the button layout. You can tell this was made with PC in mind, especially when you have to drag evidence to the computer or microscope each time to add it to the database. Other than that, the gameplay is pretty cut and dry. Highlight points of interest, click and repeat. For presentation, the characters that are present on screen animate well enough, but they do show their age. Meanwhile, the still screens for each location are just okay, though the few parts where you can rotate the view in 360 degrees are pretty cool. As for audio, you're not going to hear any songs by The Who here, but the soundtrack that's present is kind of dull and boring. Granted, I wasn't expecting an orchestra belting out during an interrogation, but something with a little more pep couldn't hurt. Moving into the acting, the show's cast provide their voices for the game adaptation, but you can tell that they have never done VO for a game before, or they're just reading for a check because there's no sense of emotion in their voices. The same goes for the people you come across, but I'm thinking most of them were employees or family and friends of the dev team, and they were just doing them a favor. If anything, you do get a few laughs out of it.
Oh my god. Is it Karen? It's not Karen who got killed, is it?
Maybe we can answer your question, Miss Strickland, if you'll tell us about Karen.
My best friend when I was in middle school, Karen Yardstrom. We took all our Christmas money and bought matching bracelets, inscribed our initials on them. Oh, wow. I haven't heard from Karen in years. She isn't the one who...
That's a strong possibility.
How terrible. Awful.
If you're looking for a great crime-solving mystery or a fun point-and-click adventure, you can definitely do better than CSI. That isn't to say that it's completely terrible, there's just not much to it, especially when you beat the cases 100%, you'll really have no reason to go back to it. However, if you're a die-hard CSI fan, it can be a fun time killer, though I might recommend the PC version if you can find it, as using a mouse and keyboard is better suited for this type of game. But if you're a die-hard CSI fan, chances are you might have beaten this one a few times already and have moved on to the numerous games that have come out since then. Well, at least the Big Green got recognized by one of the biggest shows in TV history. And with that, this is the Dali Popka saying, as always, stay green everybody, and I'll see you next time.